And welcome back to another awesome product review. My name is David, and today I'm going to talk to you about this new product that is a camera slider, which is super cool. So let's get right into it. Okay, this product is by Yalangu. We're probably butchering their name, but it's called the Lightsaber Wolf. Now this is one of their heavier models. You can actually put a little heavier. What is it? It's 3 kilograms of weight on this, and I'm going to leave the US equivalent to what kilograms is up here on the screen because I don't know it off the top of my head, but I will look that up. I'm going to go talk to you. Let's talk about the specs of this thing first, so you know what's going on here. Let's see. We've got the this is the Auto Dolly LX4, which is the model number. Under the weight conditions of 1 kilogram loading weight, full power, horizontal plane, which is straight. You get that. There's 3 speeds. You get 3 speeds on this. There's kind of a slow, medium, and fast. They said speed 1 is 1.4 centimeters a second. Speed 2 is 2.4, and speed 3 is 3 centimeters per second. The wireless remote control, you do get a wireless remote control with this as well, is up to 6 meters. And standby time for the remote is 24 months. It's got one of those little cell batteries in there. If it dies, it's easy to replace. Charging time for the unit here is 3 hours to charge it up. Lifetime usage is 6 hours, so you can have this thing rolling around for 6 hours if you want to film something that long, maybe time lapse. And maximum load bearing is 3 kilograms. Again, I will leave the US equivalent to that up here. It's a power battery operated slider. Now, what is a slider? Well, that's a thing that you can put your camera on, and you can, under its own power, have it roll very smoothly across in a straight line. But this also has little indicators on here that when you change the direction of these feet, these will go in circles. So now you can do kind of an arc view of that. I did sample a lot of these things, so I'm going to show you up here as I'm talking about it because I'm filming with my camera and I have some photos and videos of my camera on this working. But what you get in the package is you're going to get the power cord, and this is the old school USB. So it's not the USB-C, it's the kind that they used to use in the old days. So they haven't upgraded that yet. A little disappointed in that part. You do get the remote control that has your start and stop. You can change direction, so you can go one direction and you can go the other direction, which is super cool. And then there's the speed controller all on the remote. So if you have your little studio set up, this thing is great for doing product photos. So you can set this up and you can step away out from the lights, and you can control everything with this total remote. You're going to get a little Allen wrench key, which means you can go through and adjust a lot of this stuff on here. I'm going to tell you about that. And also a spare wheel. This has a little rubber tractions on it, and you get a spare one of those in case you need it. And of course the instruction manual, and this shows you how everything is put together. I'm going to show you some close-ups of this unit. So let's take a look at the bits and pieces on here. So here we have the USB port and your on-off switch. Pretty simple. Again, you have the tires and wheels with the little hash mark indicators, so you can match the two up. And it's free-flowing. There's no stopping. There's no clicks or anything. So if you're slightly off one versus the other, it may roll a little funny or a different kind of angle than you need to. So you just need to adjust those to what you want. You get on the other side, this is a button to change the direction, forward, reverse, backwards, left, right, whatever you want to do. And your speed control, so you can adjust your speed from the 3 different levels. I find it's actually better to use the remote because if everything's set up on here and you want to try to push it and touch it, you're moving and you're wiggling it a little bit, you know, and while you're filming stuff, you really don't want to do that. You want to set your camera up, you want to start your shooting, you want it to move, you just move. Nothing there, everything's good there. Now the top part here, how things are connected, you do get this little item, and this is where this comes in, because I screwed it in pretty good, pretty tight. So you get your little Allen wrench out, and there's a little hole in here, so you can just put it in there and make it loose so you can unscrew it. So in here you do have 2 different size threads. I believe the one is the 1/4 20, which is your standard tripod, and the other one is a 3/8. And it does come with this adapter as well. So this particular one here goes into the larger one, and it has a little rubber seal on it to keep it locked into place. Now you can put anything else on here too, but if you lock that down, and then this here has a standard tripod 1/4 inch screw that you can mount your camera on. Now what you can do with that is you can mount your camera on it directly, which I have photos and pictures and videos to show you as we're going through this. The other thing you can do too, and this is what I did, is you can put, now this has got my GoPro on it, but you can put a little extension. So if you don't want something so close to the ground, you know, something a little bit higher up, if it's not too heavy, you can screw this in, because this has a tripod mount on the bottom, and you can do your filming, and then you can make some adjustments. Now this again is my GoPro. I did actually mount my big camera on it. It was a little heavy and a little tippy-do, so you have to make sure that the lens is counterbalanced with this. So there is some weight limit on that, but I was able to get a little bit higher of a shot. And I'll show some, again, some pictures of some of the things I did with that. But that is an option that you can use with this if you want to increase the height of where your camera is. The other thing you can do is you can use a cell phone mount. So you can mount your cell phone, you screw that on, and you can put your cell phone on. So if you're only filming with a cell phone, if you don't have any fancier cameras or any type of other camera, and you only film through your cell phone, you can mount that. Now this does not come with it. This is extra. This is a piece that I had. This is also a piece that I had. So you have to buy that extra if you need that. The other thing that you'll kind of see on the box that you can use on this is a ball head kind of thing. So you can screw on a ball head. Again, this does not come with it. This is mine. I have it from other products. You can mount that on there, and this is what I did with my big camera. I mount my camera on there, and then you can do some adjustments like this and make it work that way, so you get some more fine-tuned adjustments of what you're looking for. So you can add these kind of things to it. Again, it does not come with it. You can buy them extra, and it's pretty cool to have, unless you already have something along this line sitting around. But it's pretty cool. Now this is made of, this is like metal. It seems like it's heavy. Either that or it's really tough plastic. This piece is metal. I think it's all aluminum alloy or something, because it's heavy duty. It's not cheap. It's not cheap plastic at all, and it controls and works pretty well, as you can see in the. Here, I'll just do that. Rolling down. And of course I've got videos of this. Go off the table. And you can just hit reverse. It goes the other way. And I think this is on, that's fast. Okay, this is slow speed. You can see I don't have this on even, so it's going at an angle. Oh yeah, the other thing you can use this on is actually rails. So if you have a slider rails, they're 2 little metal rods, or two rods that usually a slider goes onto. This will go on there. There are specifications on the distance and the size that you need, but this will work on rails as well. I don't have that kind of stuff. So that's slow, that's 2, and that's 3. So you can see this is a nice smooth way to get videos of what you're filming. Now for me it's going to be more product review kind of stuff, that I can show pictures of products, because it's not, I mean, you have to have a table for it to run on, something flat and smooth. If it's like an interview kind of thing, it's really not, unless you have a slider you can set up or some kind of a table you can set up, it's not going to be really that good for interviews or filming. You know, maybe weddings if you're in a, you know, you want to get close to the ground shots. as well as you know, the tables, the flowers, things like that, the rings you can do close up. Again, something very big, film, video kind of stuff. It may not be appropriate for that kind of thing, but and you can even go, you know, this direction for a little push in and push out and so forth, and then change it. And it can spin around in a circle. It can go around a product, or it can spin itself around a circle. So again, there's a lot of different ways you can use this, but I think it is pretty cool. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. I did buy this product myself, so this is my thing, my review of this product. They're not sponsoring me or anything like that. I just kind of like it, and there's a bunch of different manufacturers out there and so forth, but I found that this one seems to be good, and a lot of good communication with the sellers as well. So there you go. That is another awesome product review, this little motorized slider. And until next time, guys, I appreciate it, and have a great day.